Leos, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for September 2022. Let's just get down to your reading with the tarot deck. The energy that you're carrying forward from August into September is the Ten of Wands here. I think in the final days of August you were quite burdened or you were under pressure. Perhaps your responsibilities had increased. Maybe some of you were also feeling the cash crunch or you were feeling the heat when it came to financial matters. Incidentally, your family may not have been very kindly disposed towards you or with respect to your ideas. Maybe you found support outside the family. Friends and acquaintances may have helped you out as well. They were the ones who were rallying around you. Nevertheless, I think someone was benevolent towards you in these final days. Obstacles to overcome or the challenges that September is going to pose for you is the Queen of Cups. She's a very creative and intuitive lady. I think Leos, you should follow your instinct, you should follow your inner voice. Be artistically inclined. Maybe there's somebody around you who is trying to upstage you or someone who is trying to undermine your position within the workplace. So you should guard against treachery or you should be very vigilant this September. Other people may think that you're very egoistical, that you're not cooperating with enough. So you should be very careful that such accusations are not directed towards you. Influences for this month, we have the Eight of Swords. Like I said, there could be something in the work environment could be affecting you, and this lady, she seems to be surrounded or encircled by swords here. So there are some negative forces around you. Maybe you should also do some aura cleansing. It will benefit you. There are going to be jealous rivals or jealous colleagues which you need to combat. This is an energy shift here which you need to deal with. Oftentimes, Leos, you could also be socializing, you could be enjoying good food, but then the limitations which are there within the work environment could be quite claustrophobic for you. I think you should overcome all this because, Leos, you are very proud and you are someone who takes pride in your talents, so you should use your talents. You will be very active and productive, no doubt. Even if plans are being changed or things are not as per your desire, you will find a way out. Maybe you should make concessions at work. Maybe you should be very tactful or use guile to get ahead and complete what you set out to do. I think you will also benefit on account of opportunities through communication, so you should make the most of it. If you are making your way for an interview, I think Leos, you should be careful because there could be too much scrutiny and you're not up for it. You don't want to be in an environment where your freedom is going to be curbed. The first 10 days of September, we have the Four of Wands. This is a very positive and productive card in your reading. You're going to be very driven at this time. I think the energy flow is such that you will be very active. You will be able to complete a lot of tasks. I think your boss is also someone who is going to be very impressed with your creativity. Maybe others are copying your ideas and this is something which could upset you, but then your superior also knows that you're the one who is ahead of the pack. You're the one who is quite ingenious here. Paperwork or technically also you could be a bit challenged. It could increase. There are going to be surprises for you. Your personal magnetism is also going to be at its peak at this time, but your words could be misinterpreted because we do have the Eight of Swords here. I think you should seek divine guidance. You should also focus on home improvements here. Like I said, spiritual cleansing or aura cleansing will benefit you immensely. The next 10 days, that is 11th to 20th September, we have the Sun card from the Major Arcana. The sun is shining brightly on these children. They are looking above, or it seems as though they are seeking divine guidance. Maybe the sun's energy is also making you very hot-headed. It's making you restless. You're going to react. And these spur of the moment decisions could also be very detrimental to you. I think you should realize that there's no point getting provoked, because it all comes down to nothing. In hindsight, we realize that maybe we should not have uttered something, as this could affect our relationship. Leos, you're also going to be thinking about the long-term future. Maybe, like I said, you could be concerned about making those home improvements, or maybe some of you also want to make a purchase, or you want to invest. Other than that, in these days, I'm also picking up that maybe you feel you're sacrificing yourself. A colleague could think that you saddle him with extra work, so maybe it's time to switch responsibilities here. There are going to be certain delays which you need to maneuver. I think you may also be someone who could benefit because your boss could overlook your flaws. Maybe you didn't follow the rules, but he is going to forgive you because you're very creative and productive. The final days of September, we have the 8 of Cups here, another 8 in your reading. So surprises are going to be on the cards, and these surprises could be related to a change in your schedule. You're going to be the center of attention. You're going to be someone who is also going to renew contact with someone this month. The 8 of Cups is also the card which is talking about you walking away from certain situations which are detrimental to you. Maybe it's also having an effect on you psychologically, because we have the moon over here. This person, he seems to show his back to us. He is walking away from certain situations. There could be angry reactions or showdown with family members here. Health issues could also crop up for Leos this month. I think you should understand why there are blockages in your life. Maybe you should also clarify with respect to financial matters or financial transactions here. There could be discussions with the accountant, or with respect to financial matters, like I said. I think maybe many of you also dealing with someone who is very unethical, and you are going to raise questions. With respect to your love life, I have this card, sorry that I hurt you. This is a very beautiful message here, but then it is also talking about someone being remorseful over his actions. Maybe there are going to be some ugly scenes at home, or there are going to be relationship issues here which you need to overcome. Sometimes overreacting to situations could also affect you. I think some of you could also be rejecting the advances of someone who fancies you. That is why it seems as though this person's spirit is crushed and you're sorry over your actions. Many of you also remembering a past love here, or you want to renew contact with this person. I think there's a huge chance that in case you're in an on-again, off-again relationship, then September promises to be the month when you're going to rekindle the romance. Romancing Leos, I think you will enjoy romantic moments. You're going to assist each other at work. There'll be a flurry of phone calls or text messages which are going to be exchanged. Married Leos, I think you should ignore inconsequential matters. Maybe your person also gets annoyed or gets exasperated very quickly. Maybe you're also concerned about your spouse's financial status this month. Perhaps he also has plans of starting a new venture, and this could mean that you wonder what's going to happen in the interim period. Some of you could be in an unhappy relationship. Maybe this person is crushing your spirit. Like this lady, she's holding a flower which seems to be withered. The unhappy marriage or unhappy relationship could make you quite emotional. The universe is also conveying to you that you need to cleanse yourself. We have this card, Purge. You need to heal yourself. You need to do some aura cleansing. Oftentimes in this reading I have spoken about it, and these cards seems to convey the same message. You should be in a meditative state. Ignore all the barbs directed at you, whether on the work front or on the home front. You should clear your space and your energy. From Lenormand, we have this card, Home. Your thoughts are also going to be centered around your home. Like I said, maybe you're pondering about investing in real estate, or you want to do up your home. Maybe someone around you is unwell, or oftentimes, you could also be working from home. You desire security, Leos. Archangel Raphael is also telling you that you will be blessed with increased energy levels this month. We did have the Sun card, and I also spoke about you being very active, even hyperactive this month. And this increased energy allows you to do as much as you can desire. In fact, even more than you feel you can. I think you should make the most of the high energy levels. You should make it count. All in all, September is going to be marked by a very productive phase of your life. You also need to heal yourself to enjoy the increased energy levels. I hope, Leos, you liked reading this star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.